Hey, I'm Chesney Hadley,
And I'm Stephen Odunton,
and welcome to Let's Talk.
and we've got a lot to talk about.
Hey, Stephen, welcome back to Los Angeles. You've been in Nigeria for 3 weeks? We all want to know, how was it traveling to Nigeria during the pandemic with COVID-19?
It was pretty hectic, I must say. You have to understand there's a lot of requirements before you can board a plane now. One of them was you had to take a COVID-19 test 48 hours before you board, and the test obviously has to be negative. Got to the airport probably about 3 hours before my flight. Now, when I got to the airport, then I understand that besides the requirements that the airline is asking for, the Nigerian government also had their own separate requirements, which I wasn't aware of before I got to the airport. Had I not gotten there, say 3 hours before my flight, there's a strong possibility I could have easily missed that flight. In fact, 19 people missed their flight that day as a result of trying to fill out their application online.
So when you got to Nigeria, was everybody wearing their masks? Did you still have to abide by the same rules we do here in America?
They don't even wear their mask right. Let's just start from there. You know what I mean? Oftentimes you see them wearing the mask literally down to their chin, you know, so the nose and the mouth is exposed. You know, COVID-19 is really non-existent out there. You know, I mean, they do have cases, don't get me wrong, but the cases are very, very low. It's thousands and tens of thousands of people dying of COVID-19 each day. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're not hearing that over there.
So were you nervous at all? Since nobody was wearing their masks?
It was like I was in a completely different universe. It was no COVID-19 issue out there at all. Basically, how we were living pre-COVID-19 was exactly my experience while I was out there.
So where were you when you heard about the riots out at the Capitol?
I was in a state called Abuja. I stayed up all night till about 6 o'clock in the morning, literally watching the entire thing play out. It was shocking to say the least. That day was the day America lost its standing as far as democracy is concerned. You cannot go over there and preach to any African country about democracy anymore, not after what played out on Capitol Hill that day. Another thing they were also saying was that the hypocrisy of it all. They are obviously aware of all the BLM protests that's been going on. They thought police actually handled those terrorists, we should call them, with kid gloves, basically.
Now, were you personally surprised that they were able to breach the Capitol and get up that close?
Absolutely not. It's just really white privilege. I can't get surprised by that. You know what I mean? It's something that I expect of them. You know, it just goes to show, man, how divided this country basically is.
So how long are you quarantined? I know your wife told you you have to quarantine. You can't go home to her after traveling like this.
I'm quarantining for about the next few days. So I need to get out there on the field and do my job.
How is Nigeria responding to the vaccine?
The government might try and, you know, just like they're doing here, convince their citizens to take it just to be immune from the virus. But I don't see it being something that's going to be easily implemented, basically. That's from my observation while I was there.
Well, thanks, Stephen, for sharing with us your travel experience abroad. We're glad that you are back safe and sound, COVID-free.
It was a pleasure, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. I look forward to doing it again. Peace out. If you like what you saw, Chesney, tell him what to do.
Subscribe, comment below, share, hit the bell notification for Icon. Subscribe, like, share, comment below.
And don't forget the bell icon
so you can get the notifications. Give us a thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in, and see you later.